Alright, so in this problem we want to find which of the following graphs represents the following table of values. Now we have A and B, so we want to recognize which one is our x value or x-axis and y-axis. So in this case, our x-axis is A and our y-axis is B. So we're going to read our points this way. Alright, so our first point is 0 up 6. So if we take a look at graph A and we go to 0, we want to find a point up here at 6. It is not plotted, and therefore A does not represent our table of values. Now let's move on to B. We have 0, and we want to find a point up here again at positive 6, but the points are plotted in the negative realm, and therefore B will be incorrect. And now we're moving on to C. Our first point, 0 up 6, is represented and plotted on this graph, and therefore we have our first point. Now if we take a look at our second point, 0.5, which is right over here in between these two, and we go up to 2.5, this point is plotted. Therefore, our second point exists, and we're going to move on to our third point. If we go to 1, down -1, our third point is also plotted. And now let's check our fourth and fifth point. We have positive 1.5 down -4.5, which is right over here, right above the negative 4.8. And so our fourth point is plotted, and our last point, 2 down -8, is also plotted, and therefore C represents all of the table of values on our graph. And let's quickly see why D is incorrect. If we go to 0 up 6, we expect to find a point above this 2.4 value, and therefore it is not plotted and it does not exist on the graph, and therefore D is also incorrect, and C will remain our final answer.